Yo, what is going on YouTube? Hulk Brody back today with another Madden 21 video, and today we have another drop for zero chill. Well, out of position and ghost actually. So we got JJ Watt in the game. There is a ghost Alvin Kamara as well in the game. Then we have out of position Taysom Hill. There's a couple lower overall cards, but as you guys can see, we are sitting on 73,000 training, right? So we are gonna go ahead, use that training, get some snow, roll that snow, try to pull some crazy cards, maybe a Isaiah Simmons or a Alvin Kamara, get those cards, see what's going on with them. So there's a special store offer right here. You can get an 89 plus. Now they did raise the price of this. So if you want an 89 plus Ghost of Madden, see, I'm assuming you can get all the cards in both of these. One is just an 89 plus, right? So you're guaranteed an 89 plus. But we're gonna go ahead and roll a bunch of these. Yesterday I did actually do 2 random presents, and I got back-to-back XLs, and one of them were the larger ones. Let's start out small, and then we'll get bigger. We're gonna go back and forth. This is also I'm going to show you guys how you should be using your training on these rolls, right? As well, I don't know what just happened. I don't remember selling anything. As well as like how you should be using your snow on the rolls, right? If you guys watched my last video, I kind of went over it, but I really want to engrave it into you guys today how to do it. As we're getting some decent pulls right here off the bat, 87, 89. So when I'm opening up these packs, it really depends on how much training I have to start out with. If I have a ton of training like this, I'll go back and forth between this 81 and 85, right? I will go back and forth, back and forth. If I have a low amount of training, I would say probably less than 20,000 training. You probably just want to stick with the 81s because the 85s are going to suck your training. And if you get an 87, you're losing a lot. But when I have a lot of it, anytime I get an 85, 83, 81 in the 81 plus, then I'm going to switch over. Same thing. If I get an 85, 87, there we go. There's a 93 in the 81 plus. I like that. These are nice so far. These 81 pluses are doing really nice. I was opening some yesterday and they were terrible, so I had to move on, right? But yeah, see, so I got an 85. I'll move on to this one, right? If I get an 85, if I get an 87, I'm gonna move back. I'm moving back. I'm not gonna touch that. I'm not gonna, because the thing is, I feel like when you hit like a lower overall card like that, and then you pull another one right away, I feel like they're like, okay, you're okay with getting these low overall cards. We're just gonna keep giving them to you, right? And that's not what we want. We do not want that, right? So anytime you get a bad card, move on to something else and come back. So an 89 is okay. I don't love 89s out of these, like, but they're okay, right? An 89 out of an 81 is way better, obviously, but I don't love them out of this. But then we get a 93. Let's see if we're on a little roll right here. Maybe we get another 93. Out of this 70K training, I honestly need like 6 93s kind of even it out. We get another one. Can we get a third one? Can we pull a third 93 in a row? Come on, come on. Third 93 right here, or an LTD. I wouldn't be mad at an LTD. So we get an 89. Okay, so we cooled down a little bit, but I'm liking these right here. I'm liking these. I'm hoping for another 93. Come on, come on. No, okay, so we cool it off. Now we come back over here. Now we come back over here. We might roll these a little bit. As long as we're not getting like 81s and 83s and 85s a bunch, there's an 89, right? That's what we want. We want 89s. So what do we have? 73,000 training. At the end, we're going to go see how much snow we made out of all this. I don't like 83s at all. Anything low, we switch back over, right? Switch them back over. Let's see what we got here. 85 plus, 93, 89. I'm going to switch back. I'm going to switch back. Because honestly, on the 85s, unless you get a 93, you're losing, to be honest. You're losing. But these 81s are just so terrible. Like if you hit 4 81s in a row, you may as well have just done the 85 because it was that bad. Like they're losses, but 85s on like ugh. So we're cooling down a little bit. If we get a really bad card right here, then we're probably gonna back out, come back in. Yep, we're gonna back out, come back in, because sometimes like you're just going back and forth, getting bad, getting bad, getting bad. You got to back out. You got to reset a little bit. So I did have a full team on this account, and then I just figured it was time, because I'm starting another series. The other series is going to be out soon, very soon for you guys. I might even film that series today, the beginning. But so far we got 163 thousand snow, so that's pretty good for the 53 that we spent. I mean, 53 is a lot. That is a lot of training, right? How many so 94 is like 180k. That goes for about 20. So we've done that almost 3 times, right? So we're at around 500, 550, right? And we've gotten 160,000 snow. It's not great, not terrible though, right? I'm not sure what the exact conversion is of snow to training. It doesn't, or snow to coins, I should be saying, but it doesn't really matter. We're doing good enough, right? We're doing good enough. We pulled 3 93s. Hopefully we can get one more 93, but those are terrible. Those are getting bad. Like when you pull 2 85s out of that at all, that means the game is like, you've got enough, right? You're not getting any more. And then we're getting 83s. I don't like that. So we're going to switch it up. We're going to switch it up. A random present. Can we get an XL? I want to show you guys the 2 XLs I pulled, because I pulled the big, yeah, that's not cool right there. That's not cool. Maybe I resetted our luck a little bit. Come on. Something decent at least, right? 83 is not decent. That is not decent at all. All right, so we got one more 85, and I think one more 81 plus. At least an 87, I guess. Not great. All right, we got one more of these. Then we're going to convert all of our snow, all of our training to snow, and we get an 83. So we started out hot. We pulled those 2 93s back to back, and then we really cooled off. But let's convert everything over to snow, see what we got, and then we're going to get into some snow training rerolls, right? All right, guys, so all of that training got us 175,000 snow. So we want to go ahead and try to pull some crazy cards out of here. So we're going to start out big with this 89 plus. Hopefully we get an Alvin Kamara right off the bat. Can we do it? We want some fire, and we get an 89. So these 89s quicks for 8,000. So we're losing almost half of our snow. But like I said, when you got a bad roll, never just sit there and keep rolling it, right? So we're gonna move over to this 88 plus. Let's see what this is doing. I do want to see if you can get that like 89s and stuff. So here's a 90. Okay, so that's a good roll. So we're gonna stay here for a second. We're gonna open up another one of those, see what's going on with these. Hopefully we pull something crazy. I want to see if we can get 89s or what we can get in here. So now we get an 88. So now it's making me think you can only get you can only get the even numbers in these, and then the odd numbers in the 89 plus. That's what it's making me think so far. But we're gonna move on a little bit. Come over here to this 81 plus, because we got a bad card. We want to move on once we get a bad card, right? Once we get something that we don't like. So that's a loss. So we're gonna move on. Let's move over here to this 84 plus. We're gonna skip around through all these packs. When we pull something bad, move on. Don't just sit there and pull bad. So far we pulled one win, only one. But hopefully in all this we get something decent. 89 isn't terrible, but it's still a loss, right? It's still a loss, and 89 is. Even on that, you got to pull 93s on that 81 plus. So we're not doing too great right now. We're gonna come back to this 89 plus. Let's see what we can do here. Come on. Give us some fire. 89. I don't like 89s already. I already don't like 89s. I really don't. I can already tell we're gonna see a lot of those, like the DeAndre Swift. Okay, so there's a win. So we're gonna come back to that. If we're winning on it, we come back to it. We keep coming back until we don't win. Then we switch somewhere else. That's a big loss. That's a big loss. Every time I pull an 81, I like coming in this 85 plus. I don't know why. It's just a feeling. Just a feeling. Come on. Come on. 89. It's not a feeling I like right there. I don't like 89s. Not in that 85 plus. Come on. 88. We're not pulling good cards, boys. We are not. We're just gonna keep going down the line. But we're not pulling great cards. Maybe everybody's out trying to pull cards right now, but we are not. So we're like a little more than halfway through our snow, right? We had 175, so we're 100 snow down, and we have made only, I know it's not going to be a lot, 66. So we've lost 44,000 snow so far, right? 44,000 snow has been lost. That's rough, boys. That's rough. That's pretty rough. But we're gonna go back in here. We're just gonna see what we can do. We're gonna start out small. Start out small. Come on, come on. Give us a little something decent. A little something decent. That's not it. That's not it. We're gonna really skip around. We're gonna switch up the patterns. Our method isn't really working right now, but maybe we, like those 93s we pulled, maybe we like kill all of our pack luck, right? Maybe we just kill all of our pack luck, so now they're like, nah, we're not giving you anything, right? It could be. 87 out of that? That is so bad. That is so bad. It truly is. And an 83, we are just pulling nothing at all. Nothing at all. At this rate, we're gonna lose at least 100,000 snow. There's a 93. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna pull that again. We're doing it again. Come on, back-to-back 93s. Back-to-back 93s. Come on, come on. I know you want to give me a 93. I know it. 89, of course, of course. It's just how it goes. Just how it goes. 193 though, for all this we've spent is it's not gonna make up for it. And there's a 81. That's rough. An 81 is rough. Come on. Come on. 93. 93. Let's go. Okay. Okay. So that was nice at least. Okay, so the second half is a little bit better. Just a little bit. Not great, but a little bit better. A little bit better. And an 83. So we had 175,000 snow. Let's go see what we made back. Let's take a look and see what we made back. All right, so we made 150. So we lost about 20,000 snow. It's not a huge loss. It's not a small loss though, boys. So that is the rolls. That is how I go about doing the rolls. I would not suggest just sitting there and rolling, you know, the 89 pluses and just hoping you get a good card, because you're gonna lose a lot more snow than I just did, right? You're gonna lose a lot. You have to move it around. You have to, you know, if one specific roll is not doing anything for you, just totally leave it out or back out and come back in, right? Maybe even back out of the game and come back in. Just reset your luck. Because I know all those 93s I pulled with training, those kind of hindered those first couple pulls where I wasn't really getting anything, right? So that is going to be it for the video. I do have a special series coming for you guys very soon. I think if you're new to Madden, or you just like seeing, like, you know, grinding content, you're gonna like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Pack and Play episode The next episode will also be coming very, very soon. All right, I will see you guys next time. Hulk Brody out.